Good morning everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics. Today I feel like absolute rubbish. I had my booster jab yesterday, so Morgan ran most of the shop for me because I felt ill again yesterday. But it's knocking me about today. I feel a bit all over the place. My shoulder, my arm feels like someone's punched me in the arm. So I'm a bit today. So bear with me today please. We're going to go around to do all the jobbos. We're going to go around and turn all the lights on and get it all ready for you. So please like, subscribe, comment and share. Ring the bell for me. We'll crack on with the day. Waha. I haven't turned the lights on yet, but someone's out and about, so I thought we'd have a little bit of a look. Look who's finished their shed. Ain't you looking good, Dennis? We got most of it out yesterday. It's all sat up there still. Still looking to try and find the head cap, the head, so we can find the eye caps. But doing really well. Did need her food, but she has just come out of shed, so that's absolutely fine. We'll try again next week. There's a tiny little bit of shed stuck on that piece of wood I've got to get, but she's doing really well after her big shed. First shed here it was. It was your first shed, wasn't it, darling? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And you're all out and about today. Look how pretty you are. Yes, you've got lovely markings. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at your heat-sensing pits. Whoa. So cool. I'm really happy she shed. She'd been here a good almost a month without shedding, and her skin was a little bit knocked about from when she was with other people, so it's nice for her to have a full shed. We get to have a good look at her. It didn't, well, I say full shed, it didn't come off in one perfect shed, which would have been nice, but of course she's going around the branches and ripping it and tearing it, so it's no hassle. We'll try and have a look at it and see if we can open it up a little bit and see how much is there. But yeah, we'll crack on. I've got some more jobs to do today. I'm going to put all the lights on and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. So we'll crack on once I've turned all the lights on. We have some Monday updates for you. The green American tree frogs, they ate and did everything they should. So they got collected yesterday, gone to their forever home. I didn't film it because Morgan did it when I was upstairs being poorly. Also, this little Pac-Man frog decided he didn't want his dinner. But then when I picked it up to take it out, he decided he was going to launch on it and I couldn't get it off him. So he ate it in the end. But it was a day off. It's fine for him. But a snake, it would have been a bit, ugh. But with him, with a frog, it's absolutely fine. But we couldn't help it. I was trying to get it out when he hadn't eaten it. And as I got it up, just pulling it past him, he completely did a 360 turn and just bit it, and oh, well, nothing I can do now. So everyone, most of them ate their food. The only ones that didn't eat their food, Enchilesa Blaze, he didn't eat his food. The new Banana Royal out the back, she didn't eat her food, or he didn't eat his food. I think everybody else ate their food. I can't remember what Morgan said about the hog nose. I'll have to ring her and ask, but I think everyone else had ate all their food, didn't leave anything, so we did quite well for feeding day, for Sunday. Won't believe it, I've just managed to do a frozen delivery. It's took me ages and ages and ages to try and get them to let me know when it's in stock. Finally, boom, they've had a delivery, so I've managed to order the full range of different sizes of mice, rats and stuff like that, so you should have a nice supply coming in tomorrow. So if you need any, let me know. The only thing we're struggling at the moment is vegetables. I asked Narinda very nicely next door to bring me some. I reminded him 5 or 6 times yesterday, playing him up, still didn't bring me any. So I've had to ring my mum, lovely Momo, so she's not at work today, so she's gonna actually get me some veg and she can bring some to the shop. Brownie point, Momo, brownie point. So what we're going to do now, we're going to wait for her to bring me the food. We can go around, I've got to turn some more of the reptile lights on. We'll check on how they're getting on. And we'll pick a big job over for today. One of the big jobs today is I'm going to go around, we're going to do deep cleans on the axolotls. Of course, it's been Christmas, so I've just been doing little top-ups and tiny little feeds just to limp them along. Because I haven't had the time to do the deep cleans. So as you can see, I'm taking a lot of the water out of them. And just you can see that's where it normally is, so I'm taking at least half the water out. We're going to be putting in some chopped up bloodworm, and then I'm going to be topping up with fresh spring water. So they've been doing really, really well. To be fair, I'm really happy with the progress. We haven't lost any in a very long time now. I'll get a bunch of them done. I'll pick out some of the bigger ones, probably from the next lot. There's a lot bigger ones in there. We can see if anyone's got 4 Legos. Whoa, so we haven't properly checked in about 2 or 3 days to see any progress. I've just been doing the maintenance and not going how they're doing. So we're going to check on them, see how they're getting on, how much progress and how many legs we got. So we get on. Okay, there we go. They're all fed, they're all watered, they're all ready to go. Doing really well. These are the smallest ones, so it's easier for me to know which ones need a little bit more care. These are the smaller ones. A lot more of the albinos are in here because they tend to be a bit smaller than the wild ones. Albino, them lutistic, which is, they've got the black eyes and speckles. Oh, I've just seen Morgan pull up on her day off. I reckon it's spider collection day. See what she says when she comes in. It's definitely her car. So there we go. We had loads of customers, so I couldn't film it really. But there we go. Morgan's collected her spider, so we just got my one left. How you doing, buddy? Hey. So we've got a feed in today. So at some point, once I finish with the axolotls, we'll get him down, we'll give him a feed, we'll check on him and see how he's doing. We've got the big boys out. Wahaha. So in here are the biggest and strongest of the axolotls that we've got so far. Legos is in here as well. He's our biggest out of everybody. Legos is humongous. Don't know why he's so big. He must have been the first one to hatch. But Legos is absolutely huge. He's around here somewhere. We're finding. So I'll show you Legos. Compare him to some of the smaller ones so you can see how big he is. I'll give him a job. Give him the feed in and the water changes and all stuff like that. And then we crack on and we can feed the jumping spider and see how he's getting on. It's like 90% of them out, all ready to go. So they are definitely the biggest and best of the crop, biggest and the strongest is. So we're gonna check on them, make sure everybody's doing okay. We haven't lost any, which is absolutely fantastic. Yes, Legos, he's absolutely massive. So I'll get a couple set up for you. I'll show you what I'm doing, and then we can crack on and see who's the biggest. So here we go. We have to go in with our little sucky pipe and we suck out all the old food. It's very important we do this because it's just going to start rotting and making it dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. So we go around and we pick up as much of the poo and the old food and everything we can, so we have a spotlessly clean bottom. Everybody needs a spotlessly clean bottom. That's very important, that your bottom is spotlessly clean. So there we go, we've got a spotless clean bottom. I am pouring away a bit more of the water, so I'm probably pouring the water away to about there. Then I'm topping it up from there. Hello buddy, hello. So we're going to lower it down to there. I'll just literally just pour the water out, I will. There we go. So there's enough in there now. So we can top it back up to its normal level, right up the top up here. And then he's had a 50% water change. He's had all the old poo dropped out. And then we'll be getting some food. So we'll grab a little bit of the bloodworm. And as they're a little bit bigger now, there we go. It hasn't got to be as small. Still scares them a little bit, and then I'll be topping it up with the spring water. I can't do that on camera because you're actually balancing on top of the bottle. So I physically can't do it on camera at the moment because you're sat on top of it. But that is all I'm doing on every single one. Let's see if we can find the big ones for you so we can have a little look. Wow, there he is, look at that. Hello dude, hello my friend. So let's try and find the bigger ones so we can show you. They both do need a clean, but there we go, you can see there is one of our smaller little axolotls. He's doing really well, he's got his front legs. He's doing really well. And if we come over here, bom, bom, bom. Look at the size of him. What are you doing, Legos? You almost got your back Legos. Oh my God. Have you almost got back? He's almost, yes! Yes, look! Those are back legs. Oh my God, Legos, you've got all your Legos almost. Oh, Legos, you beast. Right there. You got Legos growing? He has, he's definitely got Legos growing. Yes! You're the first one! I swear them legs, I think it's hard to get because they're so small. I could have sworn I seen some. I'm struggling to see them now. I think he's definitely got his front back and starting to get his back legs. Oh yes. Look at the size difference. Boom. 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 So you've got a good inch. He's a good inch easily to just about the same length as my nail. He is humongous. Yes, look. Back leg. Yes. Yes. That is a foot. That is his back leg. Oh my God, you beast. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Legos. We got Legos. We got Legos. So happy with that. So it's the first time I've ever raised any of them in the shop. So any little bit of progress and stuff like that, it's sweet. So I'm so happy with that. First one to show Legos. What a beast. What a beast. Really happy with that. No one else is showing Legos yet. He's the most developed. He's doing the... He's got Legos as well. One we just fed, look. He's got Legos starting. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you beast. Yes, yes, yes. You give it another week and they'll be ready to go. Whoop. Oh, too far. Too far. Yes, not as big as Lego's legs, but definitely little tiny legs starting. Yes. Yes. Oh my. Oh my God. Yes, man. Oh, I'm happy now. That is sweet. That is sweet. No one's ready to go yet, but they're definitely taking big steps forward. Trying to spot if anyone else has started to get him. He's starting. Can't see. Just the start. Nope. Got the little start. Whoop. Woohoo. We can see me in the reflection. Where's we going? Woohoo. Calm down. Camera, sort yourself out, mate. Oh, okay. Can't see any Legos. No, 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 no. No. You've got Legos. Yes, we got starting the legs. That's free. No. Free. No. Just 3 Legos. Got 2 that have just got feet, and we've got Legos that's got feet and ankles, which is really, really good. So we've got 3. I've still got a couple in there that there's a possibility that they're starting to show them. But at the moment, I'm happy to say we've got 3 that are on their next stage of evolving. Evolving. Well, I just said it always need eating it. You spat it out. You're doing the opposite. You're doing the opposite, sir. You're meant to be eating it, not spitting it out. You silly axolotl. At least he's trying his best. Trying his best. We've had some rescue fish arrive. So we've got one little Harlequin Rasbora in there. It's the one that's a different colour to the rest of them. You can see he's got no colour. He's absolutely pure white almost. He's that washed out. But over time, being settled in with more chili Harlequins and being in nice water, he should enhance his colours quite a bit. We've also had a load of baby platies come. So we're getting them acclimated. I'm just doing temperatures at the moment and then I'll be releasing them in a bit. I've just realised Morgan bought our last pack of fruit flies till tomorrow. So we can't feed him today, we're going to have to feed him tomorrow. But we can get him out, have a little look at him, see how he's doing, give him a spray and just see how he's doing. There he is, under the lid. So I'm going to take the lid off, see if I can convince him to come out and we'll see how he's doing. He's a little dude. He's getting bigger, but eating all his bugs, doing everything he should, but they love being under this little corner, they do. Where am you, little dude? Where am you? See if I can convince him to come out. Hello, little dude. How you doing? You enjoying your stay at Snake Island Exotics? Do you want to do a high five? High five? Come on, I've seen other spiders do high fives. Come on, give me a high five. Come on. High five? Maybe? He's thinking about it. He's not sure whether to give me... He's like, no, you don't deserve one, Alex. You don't deserve one. He's like, you haven't practiced enough. We need to do more training. No, you're okay, my friend. You're okay. We're just testing. He's been doing really, really well. His markings are showing up really well. There we go. I love how they look like they've got a face on their bum. So funny. You gonna face us? Come this way. Come this way. No, this way. Look this way. So why did we just move the tank? That's better. We can see your face. Yes, we can. What are you doing, little dude? Hey? You don't look very impressed. Do you want to try a high five again? High five? Maybe? Little high five? No? You can do one if you want. Little high five? He's thinking about it. No, he's too scared. Too scared. Whoop. What you can do, buddy? Hey? Come on, camera, stop flickering. Is that better? There we go. I know. I know. I know. It's terrible, isn't it, mate? The camera keeps flashing. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. We're going to put you back in now. Come this way. Keep going all the way. There's the boy. Keep going. There we go, and he's in. So there he is, doing really well. We haven't really had him out much, so he's not really used to it yet. But over the next couple of weeks, we'll get him out more and more. And we'll see if we can get him to be nice and comfortable around us. Plan is feed him tomorrow as long as it turns up. If it doesn't turn up, we'll have to try and think of something else, maybe find some little tiny bugs that are about to try and feed him. But at the moment, I'm looking for the spray bottle so we can spray his tank. Let's give him a little spray. He doesn't use his little cave at all. We made him that nice little cave with his nooks and crannies, and he just lives on the roof. It's a lovely spray. It gets the humidity up because they like it. They like it reasonably damp, but not too crazy. So they like it to dry out throughout the day and then get a spray on the night again. So that's absolutely lovely. We're all hydrated up, bowls full of water still. I'm happy with that. Lovely job. We've had some more fish arrive, but this one's come with everything. So complete tank closure. So we've got all the wood, we've got all the rocks, it needs a good clean. We've got all the plants, the fishes. We've got Ottos, About 7 or 8, 6 or 7 ottos. We've got blue acaras and some neons. So we've got all them settling now. I'm just about to cut these ones down and get them acclimated. The other ones, they already came in at reasonable temperature, so they're open already. So I'm going to cut these ones off now, get these acclimated, and then we can release all the fish round about the same sort of time. Also got all these plants to sort out. Some came on nice little rocks, so we was able to set them up with nice little rocks. I've got to go through and clean this. It's been over Christmas, I've been slacking. But we've got some lovely little plants, so I'll be dotting them around in different places. Some of them are bigger than others, so we might put some in some of the tanks for sale, and then we can put some of the bigger stuff in some of the fish tanks and maybe sell it from there instead. Because I know this is a really big one. Yes, really big, really big. Whoa. So this one might be good in here, on top of that piece of wood. Give us a bit of a plant in there. If I roll up my sleeve. Ah! Oh, my teeth. Oh! I ain't doing that again. So we're going to drop it in. Just like so. I'm going to try and go behind the plant bush a little bit. Whoa, look at that! That's a bit of cool, isn't it? Yeah, we like that. That should then mix to our wooden plant in there. Wooden plant? Wooden piece of wood. See, a lot of these have got really, really long root systems on. So it'd be quite hard just to have them, put a weight around them and sell them like that. It's a possibility we can do it, but it might be a bit of a pain in the bum. Some of these would look really good just knitted onto a piece of rock. So we might do that. I've got a monster amount of rocks in here, so we might be able to use some of these. Some of our wood as well, we've got to give it a clean. It might be worth maybe chucking it into the pond for a bit. Letting the pond fish nibble off a lot of the algae and little bits and bobs. And maybe we can put it into the tank, so it might be easier just for me to scrub it and chuck it into some of the you know, there's quite a bit of wood. Whoa. A couple gnarly pieces of wood. Still going. We've got loads of rocks in there, so we can try and attach some of them to the rocks, some plants to the wood. I'll sort out what I'm going to do with the wood first and we'll crack on. I made the executive decision. This is a tomorrow job, so what we're going to do, instead of it just drying out, we're going to put it in the pond with all the rest of it, all the rest of the wood's in there as well. There we go. What's going to happen now is the fish are going to go around, nibble anything that's growing on there, anything that shouldn't be, they're going to take it off, knock it off and do quite a lot of the cleaning for me. Then tomorrow, when we've got a bit more time, we can work out whether it's worth putting some plants on it or putting some in the display tanks. But I think the rocks and these plants are going to be enough for now. So we'll try and get as many of these as we can attached to the rocks. What I'm going to be doing differently though, instead of compared to the Avatar rock we did, I'm going to be using black cotton. So black cotton will eventually just rot away in the tank. Doesn't leave any nasties behind. It just gives chance for the plants to attach to the rock, and then once the plant's attached, this rots away. We are using lava rock at the moment, so we're going to get a nice little piece of lava rock. We're going to attach something to it. See, just plonked a plant on top of the rock, and now I'm going to tie it down with some black thread. La-da-dee-dee. So I'm going to find a spot right there, and I'm going to tie the string around this little bit here first. That's giving me a little anchor point where I can start tying and wrapping round from. So we just do a little knot like so. There we go. And then we're just going to come up and over. You're mainly tying the roots down. So we're literally just lapping over Coming round again, and over, and under. There you go, that is plenty. So you can see, I've wrapped it round a couple of times, just holding the roots to the plant, to the rock I mean. And we can cut the thread. Ah, I didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that. Stay, camera. Ah, yeah. Behave yourself. You've got one job, film what I'm doing. There we go. And then we can just find a little bit of thread, loop it round that, and we tie another knot. If I can get it through. With big stumpy fingers. There we go. So now we do a little loop. Tie a knot. And there we go. All tied on. Lovely jubbly. And then that plant now can be put in there and it should be fine. Over time it's going to knit down to it and look a bit more like it's part of it. There you go. Attached to the rock. Of course we'd be a little bit more upright, but it's going to sort itself out as it grows. Do it a lot neater than that. You can use a lot less thread than that. Of course, I'm trying to do it on camera. I'm trying to get it to stay on for you, and it's a little bit awkward. If I can just do it without filming, I've got both hands, it's a lot easier. Just like so. Another one, fully planted, ready to go. So I'm going to keep doing that now until I use all the plants up. And find nice little spots for them now. So that can just plonk in there, like so. And that'll knit in, it'll grow a bit more and more as they get bigger, and the roots will sort themselves out, and the plants will get nicer and nicer and nicer as it goes. Whoa-ha-ha. So I believe we've just got a couple more plants and the rocks, but we are now ready to release the... Hello lads, it's your turn. Your first one's ready. Come on, everybody out. Come on, what are you doing? In the last one, there we go. The last one. Come on then, little uns. Oh, there we go, little platties. Little baby platties. Lovely job. Then Ottos, you get to go with the shrimps. And the only fish that's able to go with shrimps without gonna touch anything. Oh, we've got one that's not doing very well, I don't think. Come on, everybody out. Come on. Well, everybody's swimming. One of them doesn't look very happy though. Looks a little bit skinny. Everyone else looks good. Happy days, fishies in the tanks. I can shut the lid, there we go. We can move on to the blue Acaras. There we go, lovely. Now we've just got the neons, I believe. It's the neons. You ready lads? Oh, there we go. Is that everybody? We hope so. Everybody? Yes, all the fishes. And that's, last but not least, our last one. That should knit in nice and be a nice little display rock. We might put this one in the fish tank. Should we put it in the fish tank? Let's get the fish tank down here. It's a bit empty. In our gourami tank. There we go. Lovely, nice mix of plants. It looks a bit more natural because it's sat on a rock instead of just being randomly planted. So I really do like that. Okay then everybody, that's all the time we've got for today. So please like, subscribe, comment and share. Ring that bell for me if you haven't already. If you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, she's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, she's up there. If you want to see where I get my animals from, there's links in the description below where you can have a look at what I've got access to. If you want to help support me and the YouTube and the rescues and all the animals and stuff like that, there's a link in the description below, or you can just click join. It would really help me out. Not one person's joined it, just me, I'm me, Toddy. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.